But back to Ryan Wood versus Broc Feeney. We actually had a discussion on this on Sunday in the media room. I just whacked my leg, and I don't know if the mic picked that up, so I have to fix that up. But
no idea.
What did you think?
Mate, you saw if you've seen our reels from the weekend, you saw my reaction to it pretty much live, like 10 seconds later when Ivan started recording. I was gobsmacked. Completely gobsmacked. You kind of knew it was coming, but like you just didn't think it was actually going to happen. And so quickly. I was getting deja vu from when Brock spun Chaz last year. But, oh man, like talk about drama. Oh my God.
Well, who's to blame?
Don't look at me. Brock.
You're the only one here. Brock, okay.
Okay. No, it was a bit of both. I'm on both sides. Woody was very ambitious, but Brock didn't leave enough room, I don't think. And he knew it was coming. Like, all he had to do, I think you said it was like he had to finish 8th or something. If Chaz
was in a decent position.
He didn't have to fight anyone. He could have literally just drove behind Chaz the entire race, like he did on Saturday. Although it sounds like he had no choice with that because of the car. Actually, there's been a comment from Hannah, welcome, who's written... she's actually written a few things, praying Penrite dominate next year. But the next one she's written, the only thing I didn't like was the Walkinshaw reaction after it happened. I agree with that. That looked extremely suspicious.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Even Brody on the Lucky Dogs pod mentioned that it didn't look good. You know, you don't really cheer someone crashing someone out, even before you know who's at blame. Because in my opinion, it was equally both their fault. You know, Brock, Ryan, should have backed off. But the thing is, if you back off as a driver, you're not really a driver, are you? He obviously saw a move, give it risk at all. Brock, however, he did slightly turn, but only slightly, It's one of those things. But realistically, Brock should have thought about, long rate. This is literally lap 1. 23-point gap between myself and Chaz. He's coming down the inside. I should just let him go. Yes, I might lose a couple spots because I'm stuck on the outside, but it's still 78 laps to go. Anything can happen. You eventually pass him back in a couple laps' time because he did have the pace, although obviously we know the engine gave way. But it's one of those things, and Ryan, he is a brilliant talent. He's going to be a champion. I gutted that he missed out in the finals because of mechanical failures and so forth. But it's just, I love the racing, I love that moment. It was dramatic. It was exciting. But yeah.
Well, the funny part, off camera before the weekend started, when we were saying who's going to win, I had a gut feeling that Red Bull having 2 drivers in the finals was going to haunt them. Because let's put it into perspective. If Walkinshaw had 2 drivers in their team, I guarantee Ryan Wood would never have made that move. Ever. He never would have made that move unless it's on lap 78 of the race to go for the title. Yeah. To go on lap 1 and dive bomb someone, knowing that it's going to end in disaster. Yeah. Just think about it. Like, they would never have done that. The plan would never have happened. The fact that Will Brown was in the finals, he didn't fight Chaz at all because he had his own championship to worry about just in case something happened to him and Brock and he could have won the championship, which almost happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's just having the teammates help proved unbelievably pivotal.